Schaub here. I'm the author of Overland Cookery, and we're here demonstrating some of our favorite cookbook recipes. Today, we're gonna be doing a grilled flatbread, which is a great option when you're on the trail. If you want something like pizza, you're craving something hot and filling, but you don't wanna haul a pizza oven with you when you're on a multi-day, multi-week long overland trip, this is a great way to get a similar experience using minimal equipment. Today, we're using a 2-burner stove. I've got a cast iron. I like these for flatbread because they retain so much heat. You're gonna get the nice leoparding, kind of the black spots, while also evenly cooking it. You could also use a carbon steel skillet or a thicker aluminum skillet, but again, the cast iron is really the best way to go here. And to get started, we're going to preheat the cast iron because you want it hot when you put the dough in so it doesn't stick. You can go quite high with this. If it feels like it's too hot, you can flip it constantly to help manage the temperature. And it only takes a couple minutes to cook once it goes on. For the pizza dough, this is a locally sourced dough from where we're traveling right now. It's a 2-day fermented dough from a local pizza restaurant. And you can actually talk to the pizzerias and tell them, do you have dough that's good for 2 days from now, for 3 days from now, or dough, conversely, that you want ready today. Because when they do multi-day fermented dough, it takes several days to proof it, and you can buy early and it'll finish proofing in the vehicle. You can also, alternatively, make your own quick dough in camp that's ready in just about an hour. So you can make this pretty much anywhere, depending on your circumstances, and get that great pizza experience. So to spread the dough out, I'm not gonna flip it in the air. I'm not trained like that. I've had great results just putting some cornmeal down or flour and just gently spreading it out. I start in the middle and push out, maintaining a nice thick crust, but without going too thin through the middle. You want it thin, but not too thin, because if you think about the cookware and the heat source, the hottest part of the pan is gonna be in the middle. So you don't wanna overcook the middle. That looks pretty good, so we're just gonna delicately transfer it into our pan. And that'll take maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Again, watch it constantly. Check it with a spatula, look underneath, take a peek, and you'll be good to go. So our toppings for this are going to be Burrata cheese, which is a wonderful Italian cheese. It's actually 2 types of cheese in one. Stracciatella on the inside, which is super melty, encased in a ball of mozzarella. And what I do is I actually break the ball open, and we'll spread it around. Ricotta cheese also works well with this, which is a healthy option as well because it's really high in protein, relatively low in sodium as far as cheeses go, and also spreads really evenly. And we'll be topping it with arugula salad with a little white balsamic and olive oil, black pepper, prosciutto, and some pomegranate seeds. But I encourage you as well to explore with toppings. Use the local ingredients, eat with the seasons. Grilled peaches works great on this. Grilled pears works really well. We do one where it's gorgonzola and grilled pears with walnuts. Superb. So play around with it and create your own toppings and have some fun. Importantly, one of the aspects of our cookbook, Overland Cookery, is that every recipe is classified off the most perishable ingredient, which allows you to meal plan up to 2 weeks in advance without having food go bad in cold storage. This recipe is a 4-day classification. So if you pack these ingredients properly in cold storage, you can cook this 4 days into a trail and not have any food loss. You don't have to worry about getting sick. And it's a great way to open up more creative recipe development because you realize, okay, it's a 6-day long trip. What ingredients last 4 days, 5 days, 6 days? So you're not relying on what I call standard camping fare, processed foods, hot dogs, things like that. Okay, I can smell it. We're looking really good. We've got some nice blistering going on, which I always like, just a little bit of the, kind of the blackened, scorched part. So, it's time to dress. We're gonna start with a layer of burrata. Go ahead and pull the ball out. Kind of shake some of the excess water out because this cheese is stored in water. And just open it up. Nice spread. Finer pieces. Yeah, we do this recipe a lot for our events. So we offer expedition dining services for private parties, corporate events, media events, things like that. And this appetizer always goes over. And sometimes the guests think it's the actual main. And then we come out with everything else. This goes over so well. So you have the burrata here. We're gonna put a little bit of arugula, which is a nice bitter green. It's also very robust for leafy greens. This lasts better in the cooler than most other types of lettuce, which is nice. Again, giving this a, up to 4 to 5 day perishability rating. So you can cook this multiple days into a trip and it's still gonna be fresh. And then some pomegranate seeds. Little flavor bombs. And great texture too. Just nice. Drizzle of olive oil. Splash of white balsamic, which is nice. It's mildly acidic with a nice sweetness. And we'll finish with our cured meats. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because I can smell it. Final touch. A little bit of Parmesan, Reggiano. You could use Pecorino as well. Something hard and salty. There you have it. Grilled flatbread in camp. Satisfies an itch for pizza, but trust me, when you try this on its own, it's fantastic.
I got in the way.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh. Nice. Yeah, again, this is a great way to bring everyone together around camp. A recipe or ingredients last for up to 5 days on the trail. And in our cookbook, we have over 93 recipes showcasing what you can do with a little bit of meal planning up front and eat delicious food as you're out there.